Усім привіт, друзі! Ми продовжуємо проходження Hogwarts Legacy. Це в нас третя серія. Так, попередньо я не зміг його зловити, зловлю, бо воно мене мучить. Муляє око. Так, ми в попередній серії ми пройшли наші перші заняття з магії, вивчили нові заклинання. Прийшли, придбали собі нові речі, як можете зацініть мій лук, як то кажуть. У нас була битва з тролем. Ми перемогли, як замітно, бо ми живі. Тому ми зараз продовжуємо проходження і ми маємо йти з нею пити пиво. Від початку серії нас хочуть споїти. Ще й дівчина. Так, добре, продовжуємо. Опа, і хто цей капелюшок? Так багато книжок, блін, злітають. Сторіночі. Опа, 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 опа.
That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Ми вже побачили зрадника, треба розказати нашому...
I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
Що в мене мантія замащена? Що
Now,
вона,
what
типу,
can
так
I-
має блистіти?
Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Ха-ха, поняв? Давай,
I
давай,
said,
на
My
вихід.
friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Ну давай на вихід бігом.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Буду мати на увазі, але їм
Trolls,
теж не
Ranrock,
пощастить, якщо вони мені
and
дорогу
Rookwood.
перейдуть. Па-па-пау.
What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
Гарна ідея.
I think that now
А ми
might be
пиво
a
не
good
будемо
time to
пити?
head back to the castle.
Ну давай. Вже стемніло, давай ми, може, через вогник підемо?
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Погоджуюсь. О, ми через мапу підемо. Угу. Чудово. Ну, давай кудись. До моєї вітальні. Байдуже кудись туди, аби в замок. Чи працює на цього? Він буде мене шукати.
Revelio.
Ні, далі я не туди йду. Добре, а куди мені? Сюди перемістимось. Мгм. Це вже цікаво, давай. І мені теж є тобі що розказати, так скажем.
Puffskein's best friend would be.
Далеко нам
Hello
іти?
there.
А,
Perhaps you can help me.
мені би знали, куди нам потрібно. Так, я думаю, балачки відставити на пізніше з іншими учнями. Думаю, можна буде як окремий ролик зробити. Ой-ой. А ну я можу це якось.
Preparo.
Ладно. Окремий ролик зробити після проходження, наприклад, щоб, наприклад, пройти гру на 100%. Ну, як варіант, не знаю. О, а що я я його чекав?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And are you? Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Ну, гаразд. Прикольно, що воно все падає, блін. Так, нам вони... Так, а тут нема нічого.
Revelio.
Ну, там за стінкою тут іду. А. От як. Гаразд.
What do you want? That life is behind. It was an accident.
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
Чекай, в тебе багато всяких ніштя. Поняв. Окей.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Питань нема.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Питань нема, йдемо
Seems crossed
виконувати.
wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Блін, ці лабіринти тут, а це просто жесть.
Revelio.
Простий рівень.
Oh, my dear. Simply glorious. Let me guess. Villa blood.
Revelio.
Heads about this? Oh, I'm true sorry.
Прикольно. А,
Levioso.
а.
Reparo. Levioso.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Їх тепер троє, а нас двоє.
There goes my way.
Away now.
Levioso, reparo. That's all you've got? Reparo. Levioso.
You're better than that!
Ой-ой.
Act like a winner.
Levioso.
I'm the one.
Ай-яй. А що воно мені навіть не показує? От їй треба, блін.
Give 'em all four.
До побачення.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Блін.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Да.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to
Мені
speak.
треба все рівно тебе поговорити, так що давай.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Да.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio!
Excellent form.
Levioso.
That's it.
Levioso.
That was something.
Ай-яй.
Next time, perhaps.
Levioso.
Accio!
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Я би хотів перейти. Другий. Давайте сюди. Отак хай буде поки.
Revelio. Revelio.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin.
Добре.
And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Добре.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Оп! Є таке.
Good work.
Incendio.
Бляха.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
А, я розбиваю ним напад, поняв. Ну все, я тепер готовий йти в бібліотеку. Давай йдемо в бібліотеку.
Revelio.
Хоч заблудився за секунду.
Ah, there you are.
Так, от і я.
You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Все ж таки відкладемо.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Бля, прикольно.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Revelio. Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Давай почекаємо. Давай, підемо саменькі. Ого, все червоне, тобто мене може зараз спалити, це дуже погано.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Silent as a grave. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Ghost, don't let her see you. should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. Don't concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! Where might this lead?
Цікаво, куди нас це все приведе, блін? Якого ми зустрінемо? Ага, я даремно прибрав його, блін, ну так... Так і думав, що так і буде, блін. Так, мені треба не сюди, блін. А хоча... Ну ладно. Хай буде так.
Reparo.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Ого. Так, Так воно вийде з цього. Дивно.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Так, хлопці, давайте. Ніфіга собі. Ха-ха.
Reparo. Levioso.
Блін, не ту кнопку нажимаю.
Accio. Protego. Accio.
Блін. О! Бляха, шо? Я взагалі не розумію, як воно працює. І так піде. Я пройшов,
This must be the way
це головне.
forward, but to where?
Ага. Ага, значить там я такий сундук втратив, я поняв. І в нас же буде краще, не? О, це гарнюче. А що ми там получили? Захист. Тут 7, тут 9. Тут взагалі 13. Але воно виглядає якось так. Немає застосованих областей. Ну це краще навіть буде. Це кошмар. Даремно я купив все ж таки даремно я купив. А тут що у нас? О, це хай буде.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Капелюшок, а ну. О, ще клас. Звісно, я так собі виглядаю, але нормально. Гай буде. Так, тут що? О, ще більше. О, це вообще кадр. Чисто обличчя на прев'ю. Ой, прикольно, прикольно. Добре. Блін, я даремно зруйнував, я міг в когось із них кинути. Двіжняк який!
Accio. Protego. Accio.
Так.
Levioso. Accio.
Додому. Ви що думали, що ви мене так переможете легко? Всі.
It is a book after all.
Наївні.
Revelio.
Оп. Кава книженція. А, о как. Давай, дивимося пам'ять. Це погано. Так, така магія, вона дуже сильно корисна. Вона спасла чисто всіх тих людей, які там живуть. Вилікує зараз? Ні. Жаль. От вона виросла, я так розумію.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Щось мені здається, що вона ділов натворить. Ну, вже натворила, по факту, але...
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are
Палили його.
insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Так, ми йдемо до професора, я так розумію. Докладемо йому. Що ми там знайшли? Подерік.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Давай, братан.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Тобі розкажу тільки на вушко.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
А сторіночки нема.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be
А
missing.
навіть двох немає.
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time.
Ні, я якраз повчусь.
I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand.
Погоджуюсь.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Гаразд. Так, друзі, щойно дуже цікаве сповіщення стало. У мене плюс 2 підписника. Ура! Друзі, всім, хто буде дивитися, особливо цих 2 людей, які щойно підписалися, я дуже вас радий вітати на моєму каналі. Бажаю вам, щоб ви тут знаходили саме той контент, за яким ви прийшли. І я вас всіх обожнюю.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Так, до речі, друзі, якщо в когось є якісь, не знаю, пропозиції, що можна пройти, навіть старі ігри, які я вже проходив, там, які в мене є, яких в мене немає, наприклад, типу, це все можна обсудити. В мене на каналі... Можете не перебивати, блін. Так, дивіться. В мене в Діскорді є текстовий канал, в якому йдуть обговорення. Тобто там ви можете запропонувати мені все, що вашій душі, як то кажуть, забажає. Тобто, любі ігри, любі, там, не знаю, челенджі, все, що вам на думку спаде, те можете пропонувати. Кожне питання буде розглянуто, обговорито, я висловлю свою думку, там, погоджуюсь чи не погоджуюсь. Навряд чи я буду не погоджуватись, бо мені все ж таки цікаво якісь нові, скажімо так, випробування. От, наприклад, так само, як от Hogwarts. Бо я за нього чув, бачив багато спойлерів, в принципі, я знаю, що тут до чого, плюс-мінус, але освіжуємо пам'ять, так скажемо. Але завжди ж інтересно, чи саме ти зможеш пройти ігру, і як ти її пройдеш, що ти тут досягнеш, Це нове випробування, нова історія, це дуже все цікаво, в принципі. Тим паче я є шанувальником, там не таким самим яскравим, але типу, є шанувальником типу Гаррі Поттера, цієї всієї історії, а тут, так би мовити, таке міні-продовження. Ще один юний, вмілий чаклун. який... Тут нема записок. Який пробує свої сили, в нього пригода, випробування і все, що тільки не хочеш. Так, і що тут зробити? Дракон. Певне, треба запалити. А ну, давайте перевіримо. Перевіримо мої догадки. Де? Який я розумний. Як то кажуть, якщо сам себе не похвалиш, ходиш як опльований. Так. Опа. Ще, якщо хтось з моїх глядачів хоче нарізати там якісь смішні моменти, які він вважає смішними, на кліпи, там, не знаю, позакидати в той самий, так, не знаю, TikTok, не TikTok, скинути мені, в Discord можна, наприклад. Я буду тільки радий даному моменту. Так, а куди нам взагалі, блін, треба? Щось ми так... Ого, а чому воно нас так веде? Що нам треба сюди? Чи ні? Куди нам взагалі потрібно? Я не можу зрозуміти, куди ми йдемо. Давайте сюди ми дойдемо. Подивимося, що тут бігом пройдемо і треба буде вже завершувати, бо серія трішечки затягнулась. Ну, поки що не затягнулася, але я підсвідомлюю, що затягнеться. Опа. А, ми вже тут були, не буде опа. На жаль. Так, кудись сюди. Та, це саме вона. Вау. Зараз будемо діставати, певне, корінь мандрагори. Опа, щось можна забрати, да? Оп. Уявимо, що це і було моє. Урок, друзі. Якраз буде виходити в вересні місяці, тому буде актуально уроки для тих, хто навчається. Або пари. По-інакшому ще як варіант. Здорово.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Я трояндочка.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Ням-ням.
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake.
Я ж казав, що буде корінь мандрагори. Сюди. А ти роздаш наушники нам, затички?
Shall we?
О, так.
First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Потягнути. Тянем. Опа. Яй-яй-яй-яй.
Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Оп. Все, тихо. Не кричи.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Буду знати, давайте садимо і завершуємо. Так.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld
Посадили.
potion.
У
As you
тоні
all
ще
should know
9
from
хвилин.
Professor Sharp's class.
Зрозуміло.
Well
Ми тут
done.
зможемо вирощувати, я
Once it
так
can be
розумію,
harvested,
для
your dittany will be ready to use in
всякі
Wiggenweld
трави
potion.
для наших зіль,
I'll let
виходить,
Professor
швидше за все.
Sharp tell you about that.
Буде зілля варіння і
What say we
все
branch
взаємодіяти. Прикольно.
out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Капуста ще кусається. Гаразд, друзі. Всім дуже вдячний за перегляд. Будемо продовжувати далі досліджувати цей рослинний світ, так скажемо. У нас там є ще один урок. В принципі, завдань багато. І так далі. Тому всім ще раз дякую за перегляд. До побачення і тихого неба над головою. До побачення. Ще раз.